Let's dive right into this explainer. Today, we're unpacking a massive, game-changing shift happening in business right now. The jump from traditional, old-school data storage to modern data intelligence.
You know, every single company today is generating an absolutely unprecedented amount of data. We're talking endless transactions, clicks, and app logs. But here's the catch, right? The real challenge isn't storing it. It's actually turning that massive mountain of raw data into meaningful, split-second decisions. For years, the major friction point has literally been disconnected systems. You had data engineering, analytics, and AI teams essentially working in silos, rarely speaking to each other, constantly shuffling all this data around. Well, it was painfully slow, wildly expensive, and honestly a total governance nightmare. Databricks was actually built to fix this exact problem. In our agenda today, we'll quickly cover the big data problem, what Databricks is, the Apache Spark engine, the workflow, real-world applications, and this AI-driven future. All right, let's jump straight into section 1, the big data problem, and exactly why those traditional systems failed us. Look, those traditional platforms are perfectly fine back in the day for simple spreadsheets. But as data got bigger, messier, and evolved into complex activity streams and heavy AI workloads, companies suddenly needed completely separate tools for everything. It created an endless, frustrating cycle of data shuffling. Which brings us to section 2. What is Databricks, the unified solution? In simple terms, Databricks is a unified, cloud-based platform for both data and AI. Think of it as one single shared workspace. It's a place where engineers, analysts, and data scientists can finally collaborate side by side, totally eliminating the need to bounce between disconnected tools. It brilliantly brings all your critical functions, data storage, analytics, and machine learning models entirely under one roof. No more shuffling data around. You get way faster collaboration and a drastically shorter path from a question to a real business decision. Now let's move to section 3 and look at what makes this tick. Apache Spark, the engine under the hood. At the very heart of all this is an open-source engine called Apache Spark. Instead of relying on just one giant, struggling computer, it uses distributed computing. That means it breaks massive data sets apart and processes those smaller pieces across hundreds or even thousands of machines, all working together in parallel. And because of that brilliant parallel approach, it can process literally billions of records in a matter of minutes instead of hours. Let that sink in. That kind of unprecedented speed completely transforms what an organization is capable of doing. Okay, section 4, how it actually works. Let's trace the path from raw data to real intelligence. Just picture a typical business right now, generating millions of customer transactions and app logs every single day. It's an absolutely overwhelming volume of scattered information that needs to be made sense of, like immediately. The workflow here is incredibly seamless. Step 1, you securely collect and store that data in the cloud. Step 2, Spark rapidly processes it in parallel. And Step 3, your teams can instantly use that organized data to uncover insights or train AI models without ever switching platforms. Let's look at section 5, real-world applications, and where this actually shows up in the wild. Basically, this tech steps in wherever organizations are drowning in data. Whether you're trying to catch fraud in banking, personalizing recommendations in retail, or automating huge healthcare operations, the exact same underlying platform is solving these vastly different industry problems. Which brings us directly to section 6, the AI-driven future, and the ultimate pivot happening right now. We're seeing a massive shift across the board. Companies are rapidly pivoting from merely being data-driven to becoming fully AI-driven. And to pull that off, they desperately need a frictionless platform to manage their data and actually build those intelligent models. The end goal here is no longer just hoarding or storing information. It's about seamlessly turning all that data into intelligent systems and automated decisions that run your business. That's exactly what this platform makes possible. Ultimately, the businesses that figure out how to manage their data and build AI models without all that friction, they're the ones who are going to win. The future is undoubtedly AI-driven. So the real question is, will your organization have the edge,